Emerson Rodriguez, and as we all know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Sadly, however, some people don't get to eat breakfast because of how busy they are in the morning, even when waking up early to get ready for work, or getting ready the kids as well. So there's a recipe out there for a food called an egg basket that's both simple and easy to make, and at most it will take about 10 minutes of your time to make. All you need to do is gather the ingredients of bread, butter, and an egg, preparing the food, and then finally cooking it all together to create the egg basket, essentially. So what you want to do first is gather the ingredients. First you want to get your egg, of which is a single serving, which is you need 1 egg per egg basket. Then you want to grab your butter, and just a stick of butter. And finally you want to grab your bread, and also a single serving, which is the basket itself, and the egg is the egg. Preferably I go with a wheat bread because it tastes better and is generally thought to be better for you, but this recipe calls for any type of bread, so this is more of a personal preference to whomever may want which type of bread. Next, what you want to do is prepare the food. To prepare the food, you want to grab a medium to small size cup and place the cup upside down, with the lid facing downwards, onto the bread and press down on it and twist it around until there's a nice dent in the bread. With this dent, this is where your egg will go. When it's fully dented, you can rip the circle out, so you can have a nice, perfect, or near perfect circle for the egg to go in. And you can put both of these aside. You can either eat this now, throw it away, or you can cook it alongside of the bread. So alongside of the egg basket, so you can have the next piece of bread to put on top of the egg basket to cover the egg. Then you want to butter your pan. Take a tablespoon of butter and place it in your pan, spreading it evenly around it, and then start cooking it, heating it up for a few minutes so the butter can be smooth across the entire pan. And finally, you want to take your egg and crack it into a bowl and add salt to it, to however much salt you want. The reason you want to do this is so if you add salt later, you might mess up and then would have to start all over from the beginning by cutting another bread, and that would just be wasting food. This way, you can add salt if you mess up, or you can just crack another egg into a different bowl, and that way you won't have to start over from the beginning and waste more time. Finally, in the end stage, you want to actually start cooking the food. First, you want to take your bread and put it into the pan with the butter in it, and start cooking it and flipping it over in about a minute or two. That way your bread isn't completely cooked. That way when you add your egg later, it won't burn. Next, you want to actually add the egg and place it in the middle so the egg will fill out the center of the bread. Once your bread is at a golden crisp and your egg is fully cooked, you want to flip it over so you can get both sides, unless you like sunny side up, in which case you can keep it like that and start eating it like that. Once it is done, you can take it off of the pan and start eating it. You can add syrup if you'd like, or any other breakfast type of food. So as you saw, this egg basket is very simple to make. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes. The steps are very simple. First, you just by gathering your ingredients, the simple ingredients of egg, bread, and butter, preparing the food by cutting a hole into the bread, cracking the egg open and putting butter in the pan, and then finally cooking it all together. You can get a very fast and easy breakfast item. Thank you.